really, really well. Yeah. Do you feel that way? And then how to get away from you with the home runs?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. Even those home runs were kind of pitches for the most part that were where I wanted. The one to Trout was a 3-2 long at bat. Threw him a changeup that he stayed on. That's kind of what he does. His MO is getting that soft stuff middle. So 3-2 though, I thought it was a pretty good competitive pitch. And then the one to Marte, same thing. Was probably not the right pitch in that situation. Not what It looked like he might have been sitting on that after looking back at the video. It was another changeup, 1-2 after a fastball in that he didn't really offer at. It was pretty close, so probably beat him on the first two. He was probably sitting more on that, and then it was too hittable in that scenario. And then same thing was a first pitch curveball, 0-0, which you're probably sitting soft on that one. It's a pretty good pitch if you're swinging at that one.
So, in these games you probably would rather have good numbers than not, but do you feel like you're getting information, learning heading into the season?
Yeah, absolutely. For me it's about getting in control of your delivery, making pitches, and I thought that in terms of today it was the best and in the right direction in terms of my delivery and how I felt and the ball coming out and making better pitches. There's also not a lot of scouting that goes into these games, which is a big part of my game, so you have to look past that part for me and just trust that making pitches is where you want to be.
When do you start scouting, besides regular season? You probably have, 2 starts left, Cactus League, I would guess.
Yeah.
Do you start doing it now, or you just wait until the real thing?
Well, it's tougher because in these scenarios, it's hard to really know what your lineup's going to be. You don't know who's going to come over. A lot of times they don't travel their whole team, so you'd spend hours and hours and hours if you're trying to scout 35 guys, 40 guys that they potentially might hit. So it'll start as lineups are kind of getting more steady towards the end of spring. Then you can kind of have an idea of who you're going to face, and I think you'll get more into it that way.
Is there any pitch or part of your delivery that you feel like needs just a little bit work between now and the start of the season?
Everything just a little bit. Finishing off those pitches a little bit, extending and finishing things. But it's pretty close. I feel pretty close. So
early on, it looked like you threw some really nice changes. Is that pitch where you want it to be right about now?
Yeah, it's getting there. That's for sure a field pitch too, more than anything. So that's just one of those things you have to keep throwing in games, and keep throwing more and more of them to work on it. And yeah, it's pretty close to where it should be, where I want it to be. Not quite, but it's getting a little more consistent.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, pitching.